Good morning, everyone. Do we really need MBA to get success in life? Of course not. Today, I would like to share some remarkable business lesson from the street of India. Most of the management education teaches us about strategy, finance, marketing, and operations through case studies of large corporations. But India has another business schools, the street. Street vendor, flower seller, book carrier, and food vendors deal with uncertainty every single day. They survive without sophisticated technology, formal educations, or expensive consultant. Yet, many of them demonstrate extraordinary business skills. Today, we will see how these everyday entrepreneur teaches us lesson in customer service, pricing, decision making, supply chain, and operation. Let us start the real engine of India's growth. Many people believe that India economy is mainly driven by large corporations. The reality is totally different. Nearly half of the Indian economic activity comes from the unorganized sector. Around 90% of the India workforce earn its livelihood through informal businesses. These businesses may be individually very small, but collectively they create employment, support families, and keep the economy running. The lesson is very simple. Small businesses are not a weakness of India. They are one of the India's greatest strength. Our first lessons come from a young street child, which talked about decision making and customer acquisitions. Instead of asking everyone, the child identified the person most likely to give money, the decision maker. He doesn't give up after the first rejection. When one person finally gives him money, he immediately sends his younger brother to the same customer because the probability of success is much higher. This teaches us five important management principles. Identify the decision maker. Persistence always pays. Protect every opportunities. Repeat success by leveraging existing customer and understand human behavior. Many sales organizations spend millions acquiring new customer while this child understand customer acquisition and relationship management in a much better way. Let us take the lesson from book carrier Sweat Equity. This elderly book carrier carries several kilograms of books every day. Each additional book increases his physical burden. If your book is the part of this particular stack, that means this man has certified your success through his sweat. The lesson is success is never created by one person alone. Behind every successful entrepreneur, author, or maybe the company are the countless unseen distributors or contributors. Delivery workers, warehouse staff, printer, transporter, retailer all create values. Real leaderships mean respecting every contributor in the value chain. Our next story is regarding the khakra stall that taught us value creations. While you are traveling through central India, you can always find a small roadside khakra stall run by an elderly woman. She was selling freshly made homemade khakras for just 15 rupees a plate. The product was excellent. The customer loved the taste, yet the stall remains almost empty. After observing her business, it is being realized that the problem is not with the product, it was the business model. With the small two little changes like first put up a clear signboard so that traveler passing by could immediately know what she is selling, and second is increase the selling price from 15 to 30 rupees because their reasoning was very simple. If the quality is good, customer will happily pay a fair price. Pricing too low sometimes make customer undervalue your product. The next story talked about speed of decision making. This flower seller buys flowers for rupees 7 and sell them rupees 10. His profit margin is about 30%. But here is an interesting part. If he likes the customer or want to close the sale quickly, he can immediately offer a 50% discount without taking any approval, no meeting, no emails, no hierarchy. Contrast with this with the large organizations. Whenever you are supposed to give a small discount, you need to take the approval from multiple level of management, and by the time approval arrives, the customer has often gone elsewhere. The lesson is that agility creates competitive advantage. Fast decision making often beat perfect decision making. Our next story talked about idli vendor, which talks about fluidity of operations. Let us compare two plates of idli. One cost rupees 12 from a roadside vendor. The other cost rupees 400 in a luxury hotel. The roadside vendor keep only a small portion of money. The remaining amount flows through the ecosystem. It supports the batter grinder, utensil washer, vegetable supplier, transport provider, fuel supplier, and many others. Money circulates. In contrast, a much larger portion of hotels' revenue remain within the organizations to cover infrastructure, branding, salaries, and overhead. This talked about fluidity of operations. The informal economy keep wealth moving through many hands, creating livelihoods across the community. So in the end, we can conclude what is the biggest lesson from Indian street. Business is not only about maximizing profit, it is about understanding customer, making quick decisions, respecting every stakeholder, building resilient supply chains, and creating value for society. These street entrepreneurs may not have MBAs, but they have demonstrated remarkable practical wisdom every single day. As future manager and entrepreneur, we should combine classroom knowledge with street wisdom, because the best leader don't just learn from the textbook, they learn from their life. Thank you very much.